Hello there, this is Carlo. Welcome yet to another exciting After Effects tutorial. So today we're going to be doing this nice, simple, realistic muzzle flash with some assets attached to it. Like we've got some smoke and we've got some powder hits. So this is going to be really cool. So I have provided these little bits in the description below. If you just go over to the media file link in the description, you can download the clip here, and I've given you the two pieces of automatic fire and powder hits free. They will be provided in the link in the description below if you want to follow along. So yeah, that's cool. So let's go and create a new project and start from the beginning. And I'm just going to import my assets. So as you can see, I've got loads of bits and pieces here. So I'm going to import my footage, and I'm going to import my assets, which I should also have on my desktop as well. I've brought over, bear with me, try and find it. So I've got my powder hits, and I'm going to import my, where is it, automatic fire. Okay, so we've got three pieces of footage here. As you can see, we've got our powder hit, as you can see there, and we've got our automatic fire, and we have our footage. As you can see here, footage has audio as well, which is great. Let's just go through this. So we're going to use all these, combine these together to create something pretty goddamn cool. So let's go back to composition, drop our footage in our composition, just run preview that, make sure everything's alright. I'm just going to shut off the audio for now so it doesn't drive you up the wall. Okay, so we are going to track this in Mocha, and the reason being is that if you look carefully, there's a lot of blurriness in this shot, and the camera tracker would track it, but it's not as accurate or as correct as Mocha, so we're going to do it in Mocha. So first of all, we're going to create a new null object, and we're going to rename that Mocha track. It's always wise to be neat when you're doing things. So I'm going to come up to animation, and I want to track with Mocha AE. You should have this included free with After Effects, so don't think you haven't got it, because you have. We're going to wait for that to load up. Keep the footage all the same, don't need to change anything here. Click OK, and what it's done is basically all this is basically the clip we've got in our scene. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to worry about this section here. So I'm going to go and get my X spline tool, and I'm just going to click on my mouse button, let go and drag. So go down to here, down to here, down to here, down to here, and to release press the is it right, left, yeah, left mouse button, so just to release. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come up to this button here, and we're simply going to track the footage forward. Very simple. If it goes out, don't worry, we can fix that in a second, and I'll show you how to do that. So it looks like it's going to come away from the barrel there, just. So all I'm going to do is I'm simply just going to grab that and bring it back, and then I'm simply just going to track backwards. Just that little bit there, just to make sure this is in. Now we're not going to get a perfect track. There's no tracking program out there, especially with a shot like this, that can give you an absolutely perfect track. So we might have to make adjustments within After Effects anyway, but that's just tweaking. So I'll just show you basically how to do that. So that's tracking backwards really nicely. And after that's done, we're going to come down here to export tracking data. So we're going to come down to export tracking data, and we're going to make sure this is selected After Effects, transform data position, scale and rotation. So we're going to click on that, and then we're going to click on copy to clipboard. And then what we're going to do is we're going to jump back into After Effects, make sure Mocha is selected, and then press Control V. Bang, we're done. So if we open this up now, the transform, you can see all our tracking data from Mocha has been placed into After Effects. Now obviously you can see that there the tracking data is not perfect. This is what I said to you before. So don't worry, we're just going to tweak that up as we go along. So we're going to get our automatic fire first. We're going to drop that on top of our video layer, and we're going to make that a 3D layer. And basically what we're going to do is we're basically just going to position the muzzle flash how we want. So might need to sort of rotate it, and let's just bring it into the scene so we can see where it is. There. I hate rotating objects in After Effects because it always goes wrong. Oh, it's the other way, isn't it? Right, so there. Let's just put this into position for now. Make sure you're at frame 1, by the way. And let's just get this corner and just push it up. Right, just to make sure it's flush with the scene. And let's just bring that up to about there. Now, once we've got it where we want it, we're going to parent the fire with the Mocha tracking data. And as we move, we're going to get some nice fire. But as you can see, it's not flush to the barrel, as you can see there. But that's okay, because we got this tracking data in. No matter where we move this fire, shall I say, let's just go back one. It's going to update the tracking data automatically, okay? So we're just going to go frame by frame. There's a flash there, and then you just put that over the barrel. And basically, what you're going to do is just keep going until it's absolutely flush. Because you remember we did the gun, didn't we? So we tracked the whole gun. So we're not really. We just get this tracking data is just like a reference point, if that makes sense. So we can get a smooth thing. Okay, so that is done with that gunfire. Okay, not that bit there. Let's go forward. Let's bring that to the front. Boom, that one there. Bring that over. And it's basically just tweaking it up, basically. Maybe we should put a position in. Let's just put a position in, guys. Let's go over to our fire. Press P on the keyboard. Add a position. Just in case our thing is not lining up properly, we can add a second position. And this is just basically what's the word I'm looking for? Finessing the shot. Remember to make it a 3D layer so you've got that 3D look to the actual gunshot. Let's just bring it down, let's place it over the barrel. And remember, because it's a fast shot, or a fast scene, it's almost very, very quick. So you can forgive certain things, and we're going to add some motion blur anyway, so that'd be cool. Now we're going to get our powder hit, and we're just going to drop that on top as well. So put your point just over the barrel of the gun, and we're just going to parent that to our tracking data as well, like so. And then we'll just round preview that. As you can see, that doesn't look too bloody bad. Right, now to add a little bit of realism to this shot, we are going to turn on motion blur for both of these, powder hit and the fire. And then if we round preview that back, we've got a pretty awesome, realistic looking muzzle flash. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. It's a technique that a lot of people obviously want to learn how to do. So skipping that, right? If you've got more than one gun in the scene, so all you're going to do is hold down Shift. So hold the tracking point and go to there, go to composition. This is how I like to do it, okay? Now everyone's different, okay? Let's go to pre-compose and just go move all attributes and just put this gun one. And then once that is done, you can repeat the process with the second gun. So you'll go in, you'll track it with Mocha, you'll bring it in, and then you'll just repeat the process, say for instance with this gun here, and that's exactly it. And if you do it like that, at least each gun, it's got its own tracking data, so if something goes wrong, you can adjust something in post, so on and so on. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick muzzle flash VFX tutorial. As always, thanks for listening, guys, and if you have enjoyed this video, a like rating would definitely be appreciated. And as always, guys, I will definitely catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.